Okay, so we're doing stuff. So again, that's the size of our Dominion right now. We were just going through spells and what I'm supposed to be focusing on research on. I think we determined it was... That one's set. It was alternation, right? If we want to get it up to level 8. I guess there's no real rush there. Oh, no, that was just for... That's questionable sinking provinces. It doesn't just floods them. It doesn't actually make them sink. Chance you won't be playing board games this weekend, so you should be here. Awesome. Not awesome that you're not playing board games. Awesome that you'll actually be here on the weekend for a change. Well, on Sunday, right? Construction will go up to level 5. Conjuration. Maybe there's another spell somewhere, but what would it be? I mean, we know it's going to be a higher level spell. That makes sense. Remnants of the Depths is going to be undead. Massive amounts of death and disease have always been safely locked away at the bottom of the oceans. Maybe the world was too much disease, whatever. No one knows for sure, but many wise old people, blah, blah, blah. All seas will start to get increased death scales until they reach the maximum, at which point everyone will start to get disease and population will die completely in just a few years' time. So pick it on the oceans that way. Yes, I don't think there's anything there. Divine name. Divine name on a piece of paper and places it in the head of a mindless being. The being is gifted with an artificial mind and commanding abilities. The caster can also inscribe the name of the forehead of a willing target, increasing his mental faculties and making him a commander. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. And imprinting souls. This is basically take over a province. I don't know. Holistic animation. What's that? Crafts a statue and places a golden plate inscribed with divine names within its head. The statue is thus animated by divine power and will speak the will of the pretender god. The statue is imbued with great priestly powers, but is immobile. Cold glass, solar rays, magic tool, healing light. We should probably pick up some nature, huh? So we check conjuration, enchantment. What else? We've gone through most of them. I think this is evocation is really the only one we haven't gone through, and I don't think it's going to be here. It's more about blowing stuff up, not so much sinking it to the bottom of the ocean. Mind hunt. His body travels astral planes in search of enemy commanders' minds. His mind and body are connected by a silver cord. His casting this ritual allows the mage to find and attack one enemy commander in a specific province. Be either a mind burn or a soul slay. Murder in winter, yes. Look, the wrath of God. Murder in winter. So it would be extremely powerful, blah, blah, blah. The spell has a very large area of effect and most... Oh, this is a ritual. Nah. Nether darts. Tidal wave. Tidal in distant province, destroying the lands and killing the people. Maelstrom. Constantly sucks in huge amounts of water and filters out its magical essence. This results in a huge amount of magic gems for the caster. Grants 15 water, 5 astral, 3 air, and 1 of each other type of gem each month. How long does it last? Tidal wave is Niffle flames. Oh, maybe lost land. We'll look at that in a second. It's a combat spell, so we don't care. But lost land. This most powerful ritual will cause an entire province to slowly sink until it has become lost far under the. This is it. While the land sinks slowly, it will be difficult for the population to escape, and those who live too far away from safety are likely to drown. Military units, blah, blah, blah. If they stuff, one coastal province is drowned. 50% of the population dies. Units have a chance to escape depending on map move. But it doesn't actually sink it. It just kills the people. It doesn't turn it into underwater. It just kills the people in it. I don't know. One of those two clips not really fitting the effect. What, for the lost land? Coastal provinces drown. 50% of the population dies. Units have a chance to escape depending on the map movement. So 50% of a map move at map move 10. So if they can move far enough, they can escape. But if not, they drown. Talks about sinking the province. Well, this is a description. This is just the, you know, having fun with words. Become lost far into the surface of the sea, but the land sinks slowly. Far away. Yeah, I know. It's just. I mean, further up, provinces slowly sink until it becomes lost. Right, but I think that's just a creative way of saying that's what it's happening. It's being sunk under the ground, but in reality, it's not. Because I don't think it changes the province to an underwater province. It just drowns the people. Because that would be one hell of a spell if it could do that. But anyway. I guess we'll go evocation 3, so that gets us. Anyway. Oh, we have a new person. Anne, the Abadai. More research stuff. Oh, that's right, you made the little skull. While Ring is doing that. So this gives Ring 3 extra experience every turn. Death gems are down to 16, so yeah, if you make another one. Because you can have never enough experience, right? Okay, next. Oh, we didn't read our messages. Healer of the lands, Lady of the Spring has claimed the Throne of Winter. Go away. Found a magic site, so here we go. The Ghoulfish Cave. This produces 1 death gem and 1 water gem per turn. See, get the right people searching, that's what happens. Gimpy and Lucros didn't find anything, it looks like. See, nothing there. Worldwide event has occurred. Alteration rituals are cheaper this month. Oh, worldwide coldest +1. Hey, we're underwater, we don't care, right? Okay, you guys. Supplies. So supplies here are 256, so our army can't really do anything. Temple has been built. So the temple's been built, which means we need to do one of these to guard the province somewhat. Can an ocean freeze totally? No. Salt water doesn't freeze. You didn't know that, Vukros? Salt water actually doesn't freeze. Oh, in the game. Well, that would be very unrealistic in a game full of magic. Okay, You guys. We're going down Shark Tribe, so more conquering. Hopefully there's no supplies over here. We don't know until we get there. You guys go with him. It does, but in very low temperatures, below 0. Yeah, that's really common on the planet. So, salt water does freeze. You live on the Thames estuary, England, and it's salt water and it has frozen. But how often does it freeze? And what's the actual salinity of the water too? Just ask Europa. Who's Europa? Saltwater taffy. Saltwater taffy. I haven't had that in ages. So we're up to 31 units here. Not for 50 years, I'll grant you, but it has frozen in the past. There you go. Freezes at about 28 degrees Fahrenheit. The Google has spoken. Seawater freezes at about 28 degrees Fahrenheit. That's barely below freezing. Oh, it's a moon on Jupiter. Okay. In Celsius, 28 is probably about -1 or 2, maybe 3. Freezing in Fahrenheit is 32. So 28, it's only 4 degrees. It's nothing. We should do an experiment. Our freezer does under 0, no problem. Freezing actual salt water. I bet it only turns slushy, though. Other factors, currents, depth of area, exactly. Yeah. You and your 0K food rules. One of these days, you're going to run into 0K and be very, very unhappy, I think. I think you're going to be very disappointed, actually, really, what happens at that point. Those guys are moving. Defending. Palisade. How much longer? 1 more month. So we'll have our palisades done. We should probably be saving money. Astrophysics class way back in the 90s. Yeah, that's the only time anybody deals with it. Sheer thermal mass stops the sea freezing to any degree. Yeah, it's just too big and too deep. That's the real thing. And that's the way freshwater works. It's similar too, because usually when rivers freeze, it's only the surface. It's not the whole thing because it's moving, right? And lakes are the same way. It's just too big to freeze. Once the water gets to a certain mass, it's just too big. Unless, of course, you throw it out into space and it turns into a comet, but it's a different story. Stuff. Oh, sorry, we didn't do this. No, we did a Throne of Winter, World War Events. Okay, so we're good there. But we just made another magic item too, right? No, we didn't. We're not done yet. Okay. Scout pole. keep scouting. Very high pressure and all will become solid. But when do they become diamonds? I mean, that's the important thing. When do they become diamonds? Chris, you must go. Well, thank you for watching, Chris. Have a good evening for you. Yeah, he's not doing anything. There's a battle in the Sea of Silence. Uh-oh. Conquered by us. Gimpy got 2 kills. These guys got 13. We lost 4 thralls, 2 tritons, 7 guardians. They killed a lot of stuff. Our trolls didn't. Oh, yeah. No, our trolls are good. Slave troopers, no problem. Quickly, think of the diamond core of Jupiter. How much is that thing worth? And more importantly, can you turn it into a ring? So we have all our troops basically delaying so that these guys get blasted as they, come to us. My little leader, where'd he go? He didn't die, did he? No, he was out front. He needs to squish more stuff. Actually, how big are these? The tribe, they're size of 3, so he should be squishing them. And dark dwarfs in time, basically one huge diamond. That's just wishful thinking there. Wishful thinking. Just a second, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so that battle... sorry, this Silverham. Is this where we are? Nope. This is a battle doesn't affect us. So we don't really care. Worldwide events. So alteration rituals are cheaper this month again. Winter colds increased by 1 again. Construction of the palisade is finally done. Palisades. So, got 700, so we're going to have fortification and a temple. Does it affect what we can recruit? It does. We can do a Androleth in the marshlands. So, is he a leader? Recruit points, map move. There's a Mind Blast. He's amphibious. Polypole spawns are horrible result of parasitic merging of polypole spawn and human hosts. Human slaves are captured by the servants. Stuff. Resulting composite being is called an Androleth. It's a mental strength characteristic of the Aboleth race, and it can project its will on lesser beings. The parasitic merging is unnatural, and a few Androleths survive for more than a handful of years. So he's born. So he's got armor, he's got a spear, he's got a tentacle, and the Mind Blast. So we could turn him into a mage and stuff if we have enough gems. So anyway, oh, these are not... Oh, there's a leader up there. We need a lab. How do we get a lab? We need a magic user to make a lab. I don't think we have any. This mage, he's amphibian, right? He is. So we need one of these guys to go up there. So we can build a lab and then go from that. So. Ta-da. And then we'll be able to recruit these. So they do life drain. They're sacred. They're also a priest. They've got cold astral magic and do some research. Sure, why not? Gotta see how that works. Okay, so that, and I'm gonna build a lab up here. We got more troops. We have 900 gold or income per turn, so it's +6, right? So that'll give us 1100 next turn. Still recruiting things. So these guys are just, these would be basically archers with their Mind Blast here. If we get enough of them. How expensive are they, though? 50 gold. So gold, resources, and recruitment points. Ouch. We'll hold off. Okay, so. Start the building. Build a fortress for yes, we should do this. Build a fortress. You know, you don't have enough gold. Never mind. Patrol. We didn't do this, did we? We have a little bit of unrest, so patrol the province, kill the the troublemakers, and go from there. Scout pole. Keep exploring. There's a fortification here. You're making magic items. Can you have multiple ring or multiple skulls? Apparently you can. So Ring Song is picking up 6 extra experience per turn thanks to those skulls. Our profit. Okay, so that means you can ritual spells. Do a Black Servant, reanimation, a Mind Vessel. Human-like vessel that can be bred for this purpose. After the ritual, the vessel will have little left of its own mind and tablet. So how does this work? Vessel gets astral power. The aboleth levels over 5 are halved. Vessel dies if the aboleth dies. Human-like vessel. So can you put it into one of the... No. One of our leaders? Like one of these guys? Are these considered human-like? We'll see if we can do it next turn. We'll see if Ring can do it. Ring can do mind vessels, so we'll see if that works. See if Ring can put his mind into the guy that we're recruiting. He has no idea what he's getting himself into, but we'll see. Okay, so here. Defend. And of course we need 600. We don't have 600. We could do some recruitment, right? There. Now we can build a temple. That's more important than a couple of throwaway units. Construct temple. Gimpy. You guys are searching for magic sites. Guess we can do magic site too, just for fun. You patrol the province. Get rid of the unrest. I didn't even see what we can recruit here. Triton troopers. Triton guard. So these are slightly better, it looks like. So anyway, they got a shell, a spear. These guys have full-on armor, hat, shield, spear. So better. Also, they are not amphibious. Poison barbs. Oh, what's this? The unit is covered in poisonous barbs. Anyone striking it with a short weapon, length of no more than 1, will get poisoned. That works. Oh, we have no gold to recruit with. So this patrolling, searching, build, search, search, search. Okay. Defending. Still don't know where they came from. Okay, next turn. Searched and found nothing. Proclamation from Known as a prophet, so another prophet for you. Worldwide advantage occurred. Alteration rituals are cheaper again this month. Patrolling troops have killed filthy brigands. Have killed filthy brigands, so that works for me. So our new guy, you. We want to put Ring's mind into you. It won't hurt, really, it won't. So mind vessel. Select the target. Oh, target province. And he'll be fine. He is amphibian, so that's the important part. So Ring will be able to control that guy, bring him up on land, and build a laboratory up there. Although he could do that without that, but we haven't done this yet, so it'll be fun. See if we can make a magic item first. Clam of pearls. Small shell is taken from a living clam. Creation absorbed. With runes of creation absorption. Enchanted shell contains 2 pearls of short-lived astral essence. The pearls can be used to power up 2 astral combat spells per battle, but the pearls are not stable enough to be used for more time-consuming rituals. So basically gives you pearls for combat. Will there be a gory explosion? I don't know. Handful of acorns. These enchanted acorns will produce 3 vine men that will aid the owner in battle. Barkskin amulet, making him less vulnerable to cuts and bruises. Unfortunately, become somewhat more susceptible to fire. Cat charm. Snake. What's a snake ring do? Poison resistance and poison touch. Weapons. Thorn spear. Knife of the Damned. This knife will curse anyone it touches. How does that help us in combat, though? Hunter's Knife. It's sharp that it can cut through chainmail as easy as deer skin, so it's armor piercing. The Eye Shield. Smaller shields. So if we are holding it, does it curse us too? That's the real question. The Ivory Crown. Awaken the Vineman bonus plum for survival. The forest and the Vinemen who live there perceive the wearer as an ancient vine lord and will gladly assist him. The crown is of great help when awakening vine creatures and will increase the effect of the awakened vine men and awakened vine ogre spells, which we don't really do. Horned helmet. Powerful gore attack in battle. Armor. Dire wolf pelt. Increase the battle skill of the wearer as well as protect him from cold. So hit points, attack skill, defense skill, cold resistance. Ranger's cloak. Blend into the surroundings are a useful thing when sneaky. Berserker pelt. Boots. Those things. Barding for mounts that we don't really have. Nothing there. So as far as this stuff goes, for our new mage who's being converted, should we give him the acorns or the pearls? 3 vinemen that will aid the owner in battle. Some kind of monsters will accompany him wherever he fights. Somehow I don't think he's going to go underwater. So the clam of pearls be used to power up to 2 per battle, but the pearls, sure. Okay, treasures at 573. So I'll set there. So what are you guys doing? Defend, defend, patrol. We have a temple. So where should we go? Ikiad warriors. Marrows? What are marrows? Shark tribe. Let's go find out what marrows are. So if we, well, yes, okay. So for recruiting here, what do we got? Nothing special. Oh, we should build one of those, right? Yes. Sorry, recruit one of these. So your battle orders are cast a specific spell. Holy Avenger. Divine Bolt striking in the midst of an enemy. Holy Word. Smite Demon, Sermon of Courage, Blessing. Sermon of Courage then. So increase morale. So Blessing. Sermon, and then spells, I guess. Or just fire. And you guys currently guard the commander until there's more of you. So you're set. Oh yeah, preach. Next. So, scout poll. A lot of land up here. Oops, you guys. We want these guys. It's 5. Still need more and more. Because eventually they will be going either here or there. Next turn. And there's the mine vessel. Failed due to no valid target. Well, that's wrong. There was a valid target. I thought this guy was a valid target. Apparently not humanoid. Or maybe we can do it up here. Mine vessel. Oh, we can't select up here. So, our priest or our commander. Hey, Skybird, welcome back. Happy Thursday. We'll do it on the priest. See if that works. Meanwhile, you can go up there. Oh, look at the little beam that we're gonna take over somebody's mind with. Oh, actually, no. Actually, we're going to cancel this one because I want to actually turn this. I want to possess this guy, being amphibian. So we're actually going to change this to research or magic item. Yeah, water mage to keep the blessed of this spell. My sacred unit can sprinkle some of this water on himself in combat and become blessed in an instant. Okay. Research. Are Eldritch Abominations sneaky? Are they? What kind of question is that? Okay, so go like fishmen everywhere I go. From the minute I got to town and started to look around, I thought these ill-bred people's gill slits showed. I'm beginning to hear a lot of fishmen right outside my door as I try to escape in fright to the moonlit Innsmouth night. I can hear some more. What do you hear? Battle of the Moon Sea. So, conquered by us. Gimpy got a kill. Marrow. So we had one of these marrows join our side to look like fishmen of some kind. Or probably amphibians, actually. So, marrows. Don't ask too many questions. I definitely not going to do that. So the Marrows are a strange breed of merfolk that resemble ugly, fish-eyed, green-skinned men with webbed feet and green hair. Despite their hideous appearances, they are quite friendly and have been known to establish trade relations with human and furbolg settlements in ancient times. Turnalog, whatever, and Marveni traded with them. After the rise of Carice, and most of Morrow have gathered under the sea, under the wise rule of the Morgan Queen. But some remote enclaves still trade with the successors of Wherever and Iriu and Men. They are unaffiliated with Carice, but have not mastered metalworking and use weapons of stone and shark skin. Arrows have no problem leaving the sea, but they are a bit uncomfortable walking on dry land, even in rainy weather. They sound like the deep ones? They might be the deep ones. They got armor and shields, so... So these are the same ones, but less armor. Were a deep one, blub, 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 blub. All day long I'd swim beneath the sea. If I were a deep one, terrify. If I were a deep one, terrify the tourist, blub, 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 blub. If I were an icky fish, scaly, slippery frog-eyed kind of man. That's just wrong, Skybird. Anyway. Our slave prince, he's not killing stuff. He should be, but he's not. Anyway, that was over here. It says supply. There's lots of supplies here, at least. Misfortune and cold. Lots of population. Okay, so. You. Troll. Build a temple. You guys. Search for the stuff. And over here. So we have to hold 46 units in that little army. Still recruiting that. So moving stuff. Patrolling and reaching, that's fine. Are these magic creatures? They are, so we need a special leader to lead them, which would be you. Right? I'm hoping you can lead. Undead leadership 0, magic leadership 30. Okay, so that'll work. So we'll just hold on to our money for now. Song is from the musical Shaghatha on the Roof. It's an actual thing. Of course it is. What would happen if you would cast chain lightning underwater? Well, if you watch enough movies, lightning seems to have no problem underwater, so... Electricity in general doesn't seem to have a problem underwater in movies and TV shows. It just does what it's supposed to do. Scout pole. Keep moving that way. And next turn. You found a magic site. The Sunken Galley. The Sunken Galley does death gems return. Thank you. And they didn't find anything. Proclamation. Blah, blah, blah. Emperor Heaviest found a box. And so what is this? Known as, oh, another prophet. Unexpected event occurred in the Great Blue. Defense. What? More commoners are volunteering to serve in the militia. Defense plus 15 in the Great Blue. Sure. Where is that? Guess. Sneaking enemy was discovered patrolling the unit and nearby stuff, so forces of Ulm was killed. If you get coming into our territory, that'll teach them. Patrolling this, killed a bunch of troublemakers, so no problem there. That's over here. So, Temple, Sunken Galley, we're all set here, except for one of these. So, Chieftain. Oh, a Marrow Druid. So water, earth magic, priest, of course, some research, sacred. Have been led by their druids since ancient times. Their lore and powers are closely attuned to the sea and the salty cliffs. They serve as priests and leaders of the Marrow's enclave, but they rarely lead armies, and the Marrow rarely make war. I'm guessing we need a lab here in order to recruit those. So they're troops. Nothing special, but we'll consider that when we have more money. It's 5 enemy units. Sea trolls and a huge kraken. These guys. Ichid warriors. Using lightning underwater may cause a revolt. It might. Okay. This area or that way? I don't feel like fighting a kraken, so... Could use some tritons. We are losing troops. Not a lot, but they are losing some. Yeah, let's go that way. So I'm going to get 3. Yeah, whatever. Triton guards. I guess we can go with them. These guys are better because they actually have armor and a hat. They won't die as fast. Oh, we're supposed to recruit her too. Oh, we already have one. Never mind. 2. We could get 2, but we don't need to. Yeah, it's a specific spell. So Blessing. Sermon of Courage. Spells are fire. Fire. Oh, see, look, another 2 here. They're just randomly showing up in spots. So they must be joining us because of our the minion is so strong in those areas? Is that what's going on? So we have 2 there. The little fishmen. These guys were recruiting, so... So nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there either. Do the fishermen have fish fingers? I don't know. Why would they have fish fingers?
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
But
your next break is in 1 hour.
You need a lab. Okay, so he's building a lab. He's got legs now. So Ring should be able to do the mine vessel on him, you would think. Hopefully this works. It should. He's a humanoid now, right? Technically. He's got legs and everything? That makes him a humanoid? Guess we'll find out here next turn. Breach. Scout pole. Go check out the forest. Go. Next turn. Yes. Okay, so when we get back after break, we'll check out, see what happened during the turn. And what happened. Not a lot. Hey, it worked. Oh, failed. No valid target. Why? Do they actually have to be human? Is that what it is? Does it actually have to be a legitimate human? Let's find out. Okay. This mine vessel here. Okay. The priest? The priest. Let's see if that works. Anyway, like I said, gotta take a break. Get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. If you've been watching the stream for any length of time, I suggest you do the same. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.